What's up, everybody? Good evening. I don't normally record at this time, but I decided to come on because I felt really called. First of all, I had a song come through that I wanted to share with you, and I felt really called. Someone's DM or a group of DMs is trying to get a message out tonight, and I felt really called to do a 3-card reading for our Divine Feminine Collective. Before we get started, I just want to share with you the song that came through. It's a very old song from the early 60s. Don't ask why those seem to keep coming through. These older songs that want to keep being channeled. But it's a song called You Don't Own Me. I believe, not really sure of the artist. I'm going to have to look that up for you. But it's an old song. It's like from the very early 1960s. And it's basically about a girl who has a very possessive, jealous boyfriend, and she's in her power, and she's just not gonna have him dictating to her, telling her what she's allowed to do. Some of the lyrics are, "Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. When I go out with you, don't put me on display." So she's standing up to him and not really taking his jealous, possessive kind of behavior. And to be honest, I've pre-shuffled the cards already, but I'm getting the sense that that might be some of the energy that we encounter tonight, some of the energy that wants to come through. Some of you, if you're not in communication with your DM, some of you may be dealing with a DM who's just kind of has a very explosive internal conflict going on right now within himself. Maybe not jealousy or possessiveness per se, because may not be in a relationship with you, he or she. But kind of like this boiling point inside of him where he really wants to come forward. That's what I'm getting here. Let's pull 3 cards and see if that message is confirmed, or what relevance the song that I channeled might have. But that's the sense I'm getting, like a very strong sense of urgency from some of these DMs. So I am imagining that for some of you, communication is going to be happening imminently. Okay, I'm just shuffling one more time and pulling the first card. And it is the 5 of Pentacles, which aligns pretty perfectly, actually, with the song that we received. The song is about a jealous, possessive man. And the 5 of Pentacles in a love reading, for me, always reveals a feeling of lack, low self-esteem, low sense of self-worth. So for some of you, you have DMs that don't feel worthy of you. This might actually be hindering them from coming forward immediately. So some of them might be working on this and trying to build their confidence, or possibly build their financial status or their career before they come toward you. But it makes sense. And if you are in a relationship with your DM and they're feeling this way, like not good enough for you, that completely makes sense with the song that came through, because jealousy, possessiveness, that's all born of insecurity. So if somebody doesn't feel good enough for their partner, that causes an insecure attachment, and they, sometimes things like jealousy and possessiveness and fighting and arguing can happen in the relationship. So that might be something that some of you are dealing with if you're in contact with your DM, or if you're in a relationship with your DM. Let's get a little bit more clarification on this. Okay, one more time. All right. We have the King of Pentacles. This is what your DM aspires to be for you. He wants to feel, the King of Pentacles is a person who's very mature, grounded, stable, very financially well off, very much in their own power, could be someone of even high status. So this is what your DM wants to bring to the table in the relationship. And, with the 5 of Pentacles here, I'm thinking maybe he doesn't feel that he quite has attained that King of Pentacles status, and this is making him feel very insecure. So for some of them, they really want to come forward to you. They may even see you interacting with other men, or other partners, I should say, because DM could refer to a female or a male. It just means, someone who's in their masculine energy. It could be any person that is in their masculine energy in the twin flame collective. But they could see you interacting with other people, maybe see some other people who may be interested in you, and just they feel this sense of insecurity and jealousy, and they really want to come forward, but they don't quite feel that they've attained this King of Pentacles status that they want to be able to offer you. So that's how I'm taking that message. And then I'm going to pull one more. That card wants to come out. It is the Tower card, which, as we talked about before, means the destruction of a foundation. Does not have to be a negative event. It could be positive or negative, but it's usually very abrupt, very sudden, very unforeseen. So to me, this Tower moment could be communication between the two of you. I'm kind of envisioning like a pot that's boiling over. Whether you're with your DM or not with your, or, you know, in separation from your DM, this is what's going on internally. That's how I'm interpreting it. He's just feeling like he's not good enough, wanting to move aspects of his life around so that he can be this King of Pentacles for you and give you a nice solid foundation and offer and be somebody who's really stable in your life. And this feeling of not being good enough is kind of pushing him into this Tower moment. The Tower moment might be communication, but it could also be something that he just abruptly changes about his life, whether that be his job, where he lives, something that is going to help him move closer to this King of Pentacles status so that he could feel worthy of his DF, who you got, you know, the DFs, you're in your Empress energy. So sometimes that could be very intimidating to someone who feels like maybe they don't deserve that or they're not worthy of it. So that's the main message I have here coming through. I'm just going to pull one clarifier on the King of Pentacles really quickly. I'm also getting the name David as I'm shuffling, and I'm getting Sagittarius energy pretty heavily. And like I said, this is going to be just a quick reading because I just felt a nagging sense to get this message out for our DF collective tonight. And it's the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is very intelligent, analytical. He gets things done. So, I mean, that is where your DM is right now. He's in a headspace of, I'm not feeling good enough for DF, and I need to do something, and I need to figure it out pretty quickly, what it is I'm going to need to do to help me come into this King of Pentacles energy. So the Tower moment, it's either going to be internal, something that he figures out that needs to change about his life. Could also be something external that he changes about his life. And in addition to that, for some of you, it's also going to be this communication, because it's like this pressure cooker going on internally for your DM right now, where he just kind of has reached this point, this boiling point where he can't take it anymore. That's pretty much, I think, the message that wanted to come through. I hope it reached whoever it was for. If you could like and subscribe and comment below if any of this resonated with you, particularly the song. I'm really interested to see, you know, who those songs and specific messages are for. Other than that, I'm hoping to get back on tomorrow with a tarot reading, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great night.